Wow. I wish I had seen this before I did my Disney video the other day. I can't even, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go through this. OC Democrat lobbyist gets 6 months in jail for attempted wire fraud. Now, 6 months is not long, and this is probably because she cooperated to bring down some other deals that the Disney candidates. These were people that were getting hundreds of thousands of dollars from the Disney empire. Anaheim City Council. Okay, guys, this just came out on August 22nd, and one of my fellow neighborhood activists brought it to my attention just now. Melahat Rafim. Just take a good look at her, you guys. She looks very happy. All right. Melahat Rafi, former head of the Orange County Democratic Party. Well, that's not actually true. She was a DNC member. She was on the DNC. I don't think that there is any time that she actually served as the chair of DPOC. I don't think that actually happened. But I appreciate that you're trying to cover this. So there are maybe some potential mistakes in this article. She was a she was a lobbyist, and she was on the DNC. She was sentenced to 6 months in jail by a federal judge for attempted wire fraud. Okie dokie, girlfriend. Friday's sentencing comes after Rafi was arrested in 2019. So this is right before we went into COVID, you guys, and signed a plea agreement in 2023, admitting to the attempted fraud charge and also acknowledging she tried bribing two Irvine City Council members for favorable cannabis legislation, something she wasn't charged for. Okay, so folks, she was being heavily defended by Farrah Khan, who was the mayor of Irvine. I don't know what's going on with her career right now, but she was the mayor of Irvine while this was all going down. And Tammy Kim, who tried to position yourself as a Bernie-crat, tried to get all the Bernie bros online with you while you were doing this kind of bullshit. What would Bernie think? What would Bernie think? Let's make sure he gets tagged so he knows. U.S. District Judge Fernando Ala Roca, I apologize if I am mispronouncing your name, also ordered 3 years of supervised release once Rafi serves her time and a $10,000 fine. $10,000 is nothing for this chick. Are you kidding me? It's absolutely nothing. That woman was lobbying all kinds of, like, she was using groups to actually campaign against independent candidates in Irvine. Give me a fucking break. I can't. Wow. It all circles back. You have to face the judge at some point, and it might be in life, it might be in death. That's all I'm saying. She was able to make her living because of our democracy. Al Roca said during Friday's sentencing hearing. What does that even mean? What does that mean? So, because we're a democratic nation, you're allowed to be a scammer, somebody who is taking advantage of the system, somebody who profits from creating a wealth divide. Like, what does that mean, you guys? Somewhere along the way, she lost sight of this. Okay. The federal judge ordered Ruffy, a one-time Democratic power broker, to turn herself in by September 26. Before getting sentenced, Ruffy offered a short statement in court on Friday, thanking the judge and the prosecutors. Oh my god, what a kiss ass. I can't. Whatever you hand down, I know will be just. You guys, you have to understand, Orange County, California is very Republican. You know, Trump likes to shit on California all the time, but you know where he comes to raise money? Newport Beach, bitches. He comes to Newport Beach to raise money. Rafi declined to comment after Friday's sentencing. In 2023, she accepted a federal plea deal for one count of attempted wire fraud. During Friday's sentencing, Rafi's lawyer, Jennifer Wershing, called her a good person and pointed to over a dozen family and friends who came to support her as she asked for a lower sentence for her client. Yeah, dude. She was literally a DNC member, you guys. She was on the DNC trying to control Democratic politics at a national level. I have met her. I have spoken with her. I know her at least as an acquaintance within the party, you know? That shows her positive impact on the community, where she said she has lost her career. You know how many bad actors we've had approach us? We've had all kinds of bad actors fucking approach us and look for our platform. Rafi's sentencing comes after her case has spent years in limbo following her announcement in January 2023 that she'd become a confidential informant for the FBI after they arrested her and threatened to charge her. In a statement to Judge Al Roca, I really sincerely apologize if I'm not pronouncing this name correctly, on Friday. So this is like a few weeks ago. It's not that long ago. It's really recent, you guys. Prosecutors thanked Rafi for her work, saying without her help, they would have had a difficult time charging former Anaheim Mayor Harry Sidhu and former Anaheim Chamber of Commerce CEO Ted Amont for their roles in a plan to sell Angel Stadium to the Angels without public input. This was a big fucking deal, you guys. This was a big deal. Because, yes, you helped us discover and have proof positive that a few of the council members, including the mayor, were in bed with Disney. Right? This is how it all circles back, you guys. They were in bed with Disney. They were accepting what would be considered illegal campaign contributions, and she had knowledge of that. But they caught her for something else, wire fraud. And she was like, well, wait a minute, I have all this info. And by the way, one of the council members, I'm trying to remember what his name was. I know his first name was Jordan, because I used to be an alternate for the Democratic Party of Orange County. And my member, who I was the alternate for, when I stood in for her, she told me how she wanted to vote. And I had to vote in her direction. But anything beyond that, I could do whatever I wanted, right? So she wanted to vote for her friend Jordan for a nomination where he was going to run for a particular office. I don't think it was actually city council. I think it was for something else. But he had a city council position. And when he got involved in this whole scandal and kind of thrown out, cast aside by all of the players involved, he offed himself. I think that's the best way I can say it without getting a violation from YouTube. He offed himself. Ooh, Refi for her work, saying without her help it would have had a difficult time. I already read all that bullshit. Assistant U.S. Attorney Melissa Rabbani said Rafi immediately began cooperating with federal investigators after she was arrested in 2019. No kidding. No kidding. By the way, we had a severe issue with Irvine Mayor Farrakhan, like, acting like her girlfriend had just been canceled. She would not let this go. Oh my God, you guys. She sat with the FBI that day and agreed to cooperate, Rabidi said during Friday's sentencing hearing. I can't believe they let this chick off with so little. I can't. Sanu would later get sentenced to prison for 2 months. Only 2 months, you guys, for lying to federal investigators about attempting to fast track a sale of Angel Stadium for campaign contributions. I can't. This is how corrupt. Go look at the video that I posted about from the coup. Fat cats. Come on. Among other federal charges like tax evasion, Amantz pleaded guilty to fraud and has not yet been sentenced. So this was the other dude that was working with them. I will give you the link to all this bullshit. I'm just like, this was just brought to my attention because I was trying to handle some other shit that's not even political related. This is my universe, you guys. This is my fucking universe. You can read the whole article at the link that I provide, but like literally, yeah, Disney does some bullshit, corrupt things, and all of these people were making money from them, whether directly or indirectly. They were making money from Disney.